question is, what have you gotten from being a feminine woman?
Thank you to the original creator. I hope everybody please go back and watch her video. She didn't say she was speaking to specifically black women, but I am, of course. So I thank her so much. She actually had two questions, and you'll see that when you go back and look at the whole video, which I hope you do. And I appreciate the questions. The first one, you heard her. And the second one is, what have we got from being nice to men? Okay. And um, for me, as a black woman who centers black women and black girls of all kinds, all of us, okay, um, I don't adhere to patriarchal rules in the first place. So it kind of, the questions kind of got me, because I was like, hold on, I don't even think about it in those terms. And I think a part of it for me is that, like, I've gone out of my way to create a process called Agape Intelligence, and then coursework from that set of processes to elevate black women and black girls, because we're constantly talking about, we don't have no standards, we don't have no this, you didn't get no home training, or you got too much, or some other thing. But I don't see where we're giving a framework to black women and black girls in which they can take pieces of it, and fit it to their own situation, perspective, lives, whatever. So I created a course called Becoming the Confident Woman, right? For black women, and for them to be able to teach their black girls. And this question is really good. The two questions she asked is really good in the original Stitch. I think it's important to really think about those her two questions. And for me, I don't operate based on patriarchal rules. Whenever somebody says, "Oh, well, I want a traditional woman or a traditional man," whatever, I don't know who tradition you talking about. Whose tradition are you talking about? Because it's not my tradition. Patriarchy is not a tradition of goddess born. In other words, black women and black girls. So I don't try to fit or form based on patriarchal rules, right? Um, what have I got from being feminine? I enjoy my femininity, and I enjoy whooping ass. I mean, you know, those terms, I know what they mean, of course, and I use them as common language, but it is not how I think. It just isn't. I'm not looking at being nice to someone who is a terrorist to me. Okay? And it I don't care what names other people think they calling me, you know. Say it with your whole chest, and get face to face with me, and come do all of that. This thing where I see, like, black women are just talking and expressing themselves, and saying saying the things out loud that they've been told to swallow their pain. We've been taught to swallow our pain and keep the secrets of the people before us, around us, and all of that, right? And yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. Okay, so that's just me personally. But what I do want to do is, I do want to celebrate that we are asking the questions that the original creator in the Stitch made, right? I'm glad that we are starting to embrace that we get to focus on ourselves and heal ourselves. And I want to encourage us, and I do often if you watch my videos, to um, tell people to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you don't talk to me? Deny people access. Just because I work with you doesn't mean you get access to me. That means we working on a job together, and I got my part to do and you got yours, and you do your shit, I do my shit, and we'll bring the shit together and then we'll be done. I ain't gonna be hanging out with you. We don't do that type of shit. Like, no. No. You know? So this idea that black women and black girls specifically need to constantly be code switching, whether it's for the male gaze or the white people gaze or the Asian gaze or the whoever gaze. And I just don't care about anybody else's gaze. It all that matters is how I feel about myself. I'm cute because that's the fucking way I want to do things, but I'm also deadly. And I don't see it as a feminine or masculine thing. I see it as this is what this particular situation or these particular people require in this moment. I'm choosing behaviors, right? I'm choosing actions. So, how other people experience me, I do understand that. And when I'm in, those relationships in which I have healthy relationships, because it's the only kind I want. So, whether it's my children, whether it's my husband, whether it's all of our children, whether it's our grandkids, whether it's, my family, his family, whatever, I choose relationships based on if we're both um, if we're both giving and taking in the relationship. It's symbiotic. But you take. That'll be fucking no. You deciding for me as a grown woman what I'm gonna wear, how I'm gonna look, how I'm gonna speak, what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna say it, what you consider as quote unquote professional, which means you have to make yourself smaller and all this shit to make white people, specifically white women, feel better about their bullshit. No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing that shit for white men. I ain't doing my husband white. I don't care. I no. Ask him. No. He'll tell you right now. He sleeps with a Black Panther and he ain't lying, because I am a follower of Sekhmet. And that's exactly in part what she is. She is a warrior and healer. And I, as Goddess born, fit there, you know? But that's because it's how I'm built, it is how I am made, and it is also what I choose. So, has being feminine and or nice to people worked? I guess in some situations I don't really do nice. I will do kind. I will do compassion. I don't really do nice. So, I just feel like, because I make the choices in my life, and so do you. I think a deeper question that we need to look at, a deeper 4 questions, is number 1, who are you? As a Black woman, have you asked yourself, who am I? As a Black woman, have you asked yourself what you want? Who's your competition? Because I can tell you who mine is. No one. Nothing. Okay. And do you think in or out of the box? Yeah, for me, there is no box. So there's nothing but possibilities. Because again, God is born, right? So again, watch that whole video. Thanks. Love y'all.